My voice is my passport. Point. Can't even talk now. Great. All right, let's do sound check. Babe, can you talk?
Hola.
A little closer.
Hola.
A little deeper.
Hola.
Did you want me to hear it?
Well, I don't care about that. I don't know. Let's see what it sounds like. Maybe it could be good ASMR.
Well, there you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close the door. And that'll mean we will be starting the show.
On location, middle of Missouri, Eminence, Missouri, Shannon County, Echo Bluff State Park, Missouri Scenic Riverways. Excuse me, young lady, if you put a trail cam in the woods, what kind of creatures would you expect to see?
You.
Just lingering in the woods?
Yeah.
Well, she's not wrong. I have been lingering in the woods. If you live in Shannon County and you happen to have caught me on any of your trail cams, just leave some snacks out, and I won't interfere with your campsites or trash cans. Thank you. Norco Killer, live on location, Shannon County.
All right, let's get it started off. Look, I never really heard of a thing called Juneteenth until recently. And I would say like, what, a couple years ago? I mean, am I the only one there who have not really heard about this?
Well, I'm a history nerd, so I knew of it. But the fact that it was made like a national holiday, like last year or a couple years ago, it was made into law, and then it started last year. I think it was the first year it was a holiday, and then most of the celebrations started this year.
Yeah, in the same way. Like, I really didn't hear too much about it until recently as well. Like, I don't remember learning about it in school at all. But I barely remember anything about school, to be honest.
I never knew anything about it at all until like literally a year or two ago.
Yeah.
And I had to do my own research of what the heck it even was.
Yeah. I think it's an excuse for early fireworks because that's when I started like hearing fireworks in June, and everybody was like, oh, that's celebrating Juneteenth. Now, apparently that is a Texas holiday that's been around for a while. I never knew that. So my buddy in Texas, we were talking about like, you ever heard of the Juneteenth? He goes, yeah, we celebrate down here just all the time. Not all the time, but every year. So I was like, okay, cool. And it's just Liberation Day. So I thought it was pretty cool. However, did you guys hear about what happened in LA in Crenshaw, McDonald's on the Juneteenth? This happened Monday.
No.
They call them the feral teens. But yeah, these teenagers destroyed an LA McDonald's on Juneteenth, and they stole the register, the cash, breaking a bunch of shit. Check it out. It's online. It's kind of fucking...
That's called stealing and vandalism. That's a crime.
So just another Tuesday in LA then, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or a day in St. Louis, however you want to put it.
So the shocking footage capturing the moment where a group of violent teens looted a McDonald's of all places in Juneteenth, stealing cash register, breaking a lot of things, trying to attack the actual workers. Police are on the hunt. They did arrest a 19-year-old and a juvenile, but there's like 10 people involved in this.
What the hell?
So most of the stuff, if you see, is all from this cell phone, because everybody just films shit. But if you're talking about stealing, so in all those places that have been having the bad shit, they been locking everything up. So like everything down the aisle is nothing but a plastic little lock keyed thing.
Would not be having this back in the 90s.
You need like, a key to get like, toothpaste and like deodorant from like the CVS and shit. It's like, can I get assistance so I can buy some deodorant?
Which would be funny because how many people are going to be working there in the first place? Can I get them to ring the bell? No one shows up. But even now, they have people now like taking blowtorches to those locks and just ripping them open and still stealing it.
What the hell?
Because there's a law, especially in a lot of states, where they want you not to engage a person stealing anymore.
Yeah, because it's dangerous.
Yeah. when and back in my day, man, you just knock their asses over. Cops will come, arrest their asses. There was consequences to actions. I don't think there's none of that anymore, is there?
But
Oh,
then
yeah.
again, you're a Gen Xer. You're a generation where fuck around and find out kind of generation. So,
Well, what I
that's
see on
different.
Twitter was it was a poll. It was like, okay, who was raised by their parents? And then someone was like, I'm a Gen Xer. I raised my own damn self.
Yeah.
It's like that's what it was. It's like, yeah, I had both parents in the household, but they didn't give a crap. It was like basically just do whatever the hell you want to, go outside, come back when the street light came back on, and then they didn't care what you did outside as long as you didn't get arrested.
Or if you heard your name, and it's not just any name, it's your first, middle, and last name.
Yep.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could hear that miles away. We'd be like in the woods, like poking at something dead, and all of a sudden, Paul Allen Irvin.
Oh, that was me with my grandparents. Oh, when you had the freaking switch or a fly swatter and you heard their full name, you knew you were in trouble.
We had to go out one time. My parents were like, find you a switch and bring it back in so we'll beat the shit out of you. And so we were finding like the most like brittlest, like would break on you type shit.
That's a mistake.
We had to keep going back out to find one. And then eventually my mom comes and finds the most like whipping one, just like whoop the shit out of us. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, my mother just had a wooden spoon with a hole in it. My
Oh,
God,
yeah.
that thing was like, I still to this day will never have a spoon with a hole in it in my kitchen. I won't.
You
I
have
just
PTSD.
Nope. Won't have it.
He's looking at the grocery store like shaking as he walks past them.
I mean, and the sad thing is I was a professional cook for years, and so luckily we never had those in our kitchen, because they would
Aw.
disappear, because I would just be like, what, spoon?
Just
What
break them in
spoon?
half.
See,
Yeah.
mine was the fly swatter, the wooden paddle, the belt, barehanded.
Mhm.
whatever
Oh yeah,
you
my
get
dad
your
was
hands
a
on.
belt man. My dad was a
Yeah.
belt man.
Yeah, I
My
had the belt
mom,
too.
so I have two older brothers, and so my mom, anything that can be used as a weapon was going to happen. A Tonka truck, man, those things hurt. And those are like my brothers, and my brothers would be the antic ones, man. They'd be causing so much mischief, and all three of us get punished at the
Yep,
same
staying
time.
in a row. Line up. Yep.
Oh no, dude, my freaking grandma was brutal. Like she'd be driving, all us grandkids in the back seat, just backhanding us while driving, and you're looking at us like, and getting full accuracy, like you know what I'm saying, like, like
Damn.
All of a sudden, she's like sniping your ass. Just-
right. Yeah. But she didn't
Man,
even care who she hit, as long as she hit somebody.
do you ever have the parents that were like, "I want you to go out and you two battle it out, and I don't want to see you till you come back bloody." You ever had that?
Man.
We had that
No.
one time. We're all outside, like, coordinating. Okay, Joe, punch yourself in the face. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm going to bite my lip until it bleeds. We're all like scheming it for like hours. And then we went off and played, because that's what Gen Xers do. They don't give a fuck. So I think my dad just fucking I'm taking a nap. Screw it. That's going to be like hours before they come back.
Hey, it's a break from the kids.
My dad retired from UPS, worked third shift, which means he got home at 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning, that's when he'd kick all of us outside. Young guy, this is back when it was legal to boot everybody out of the house and lock the door to make sure we didn't get back in. People, I gotta tell you, I was gone for 14 hours. I don't remember anybody coming looking for me. I'm gone 14 hours playing on crap I know I shouldn't have played on, like this weird ass big green box in between the houses that hummed and was like 40 degrees warmer than the temperature outside.
Yeah, I've been locked out a few times, especially. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but my parents, even like my junior, senior year in high school, they would not trust me with the house key.
Yeah, ours too,
Yeah,
dude.
they
We had
had
to wait till they got, man, fuck that. We left.
See, mine had a secret place. Like, Jamie, here's the place where we're keeping the key. You know where it is. Why don't
Oh
you
man,
just
we used
give
to
me the key?
we used to search for those fake locks or fake rocks back in the day when we would go into people's houses and steal their medicines. Wait, I shouldn't have said that out loud, should I?
Where's the knock knock FBI at the door?
Yeah. FBI!
Open up!
You knew somebody who did that. You didn't do it.
Yeah, that was nah.
It was your older brothers, not you.
But yeah, my older, oh my God. So like We were latchkey kids, right? I think a lot of people were. When we got home, and goes back to Jaded, when we were like, you still be locked out. My brothers would take their book bags and smash out windows to get
Dear
inside.
Lord.
Yeah, I made the bad mistake of trying to kick in one of our. We had these. We had a garage, but it was more of a workshop, so it had these split barn doors on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to kick them open, and it didn't work out so well. I kind of kicked the door in a little bit, but it was pretty solid. It was good solid construction by my dad. I'll give him that. But man, I was like, I just wanted to get inside. I'm like kicking the crap out of the door, and then I blamed someone. Like I came home, or my dad came home and saw the door. He's like, "Where'd this come from?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. I came home and this is what I saw."
I came here and it was like that. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to wait for you before I called the cops.
Yeah, it's like go inside and call the cops or anything because I was freaking locked out. So I was like, "Oh, I'm just no cell phone." So I was like, I'll just sit here and chill until my dad gets home.
When my parents got separated, my mom moved to Fairview, and this is a long, long time ago. And she had an alarm on her house, and I didn't know it. And she was like, "Yeah, come on over. I'll make you some chicken or something, right?" Well, she was out, so I walk in the door. The alarm goes off, like you hear the whole like deet deet deet, like waiting for you to put the code in. And I'm like scrambling. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I'm sitting out in my car in the driveway when several cops show up. And like they just swarmed like in the movies, right? And I was trying to be like, okay, I'll just tell them I'm the son. No, I got thrown on the ground, handcuffed, dragged down the driveway while they're like, because my mom's like, I don't know what's going on. No one should be at the house. Yeah, good time.
It's like a dream you're trying to remember, but it's gone. Then you're trying to scream, but it only comes out as a yawn when you're trying to see the world beyond your front door.
Woke up in the morning, put on my new plastic glove. Served some reheated Salisbury steak with a little slice of...
Do you know this is the 40th anniversary year of the Cheesecake Factory?
Oh, wow.
Oh, they make
Cheesecake.
amazing cheesecake.
Do y'all ever like go there for dinner and stuff?
I want to.
What
Well,
is
now,
that?
now I want cheesecake, but
I know. Oh, I love cheesecake. Like those. Do you like the cherries or the strawberries on top?
strawberries.
Do you like the ones with a section off with different like flavors to them, or just the New York style?
Yeah, just good old New York style,
style.
Yeah.
When I worked at the casino for holidays, for Thanksgiving, they made homemade pumpkin pies for the employees, and on Christmas they made you cheesecakes. Oh, so good. They were like $10, I think. You can get 2 of them for 10 or something like that. It was nice.
The restaurant that I go with your dad all the time with my dad and my sister, we go to Papa Vito's, and they have some freaking killer cheesecake, dude.
Papa Vito's. You guys go there? Is it any good?
Oh yeah, it's really good. Oh, God, their French dip sandwiches. Oh my God, I love them. I was like, oh, so good. Their
That's
sandwiches are
good.
huge too. It's like you could just. I still have yet to actually complete an entire sandwich.
Nice.
I always take some home.
Well, would you guys like to hear some fun facts about the Cheesecake Factory for its 40th anniversary?
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you know the menu consists of over 250 items that are all made from scratch?
That is a lot.
Yum. You need to do this in the Sheldon voice. Wasn't Sheldon a huge fan of the Cheesecake Factory? Wasn't that part of the Big Bang Theory?
I don't know. I haven't really watched it that much. No.
Yeah, didn't Penny work at the Cheesecake Factory in the first couple seasons? And I think I could be like completely on crack, but
I'm like a fan of the Big Bang Theory, but not like an avid watcher of it. You know.
Yeah, same here.
But
yeah, I mean, I watched it back in the day in the background, and it's like sometimes I'll have it on in the background just because background noise. And Penny was pretty cute.
Penny, Penny. Yep. But she was from what was it? 8 Simple Rules, I think, from the late 90s.
Yeah.
With John Ritter? Yeah, he died. Yeah.
Yep.
She
Yeah,
was
he
really
died,
hot
yeah.
too back in those days. Can I say that?
Sure.
I like how he asked that with a question.
Because I'm looking right at you like, can I say that? By the way, the 250 items come within a 21-page menu book for the Cheesecake Factory called Skinny Licious Menus.
Dude, that's like the one menu I have been unable to steal. I used to steal menus all the time from restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Can't steal that one, man. It's like a freaking tome book, dude. It's like, yeah, you just can't.
Comes in, rolled in on a cart. You open it up, it's like Bible paper. The menu changes all the time. There's your fun fact number 2.
Nice.
Spinach artichoke dip apparently changes a lot. I didn't know that. They have the best-selling cheesecake. Yeah, we already know that one. The most popular dishes take hours to make at the Cheesecake Factory. Really?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I always thought it was like a frozen bag, and then they stick it in boiling water, and
they make everything from scratch, which you said earlier, like all the ingredients and stuff like that. Yeah, it takes your prep cooks are going in at like 4 or 5 a.m. or whatever, if not earlier, to start prepping that shit if it's not prepped the night before.
Oh man, they have a Cheesecake Factory burger. Oh, they used to, but there's still one way to get it. Basically a cheeseburger assembly. Oh, if you're in Beverly Hills, you can get the cheeseburger still.
Well,
that one way
Beverly
to
Hills,
get it.
bastards.
Oh man, I need to watch Beverly Hills Cop for my summer collection.
That's it. We're robbing a Cheesecake Factory. We're gonna go in there and hold them hostage until we get a Cheesecake Factory burger. We'll call it
they can rob a wall. God, I can't talk, even do stupid jokes, man. Oh man, I need a shenanigans. Can you throw me a shenanigans? Nice. Chain best 10 times per week. Okay. It's brown bread has a cult-like following. Hell yeah, their brown bread is. Dude, the brown bread with the little oats on it.
Oh god, that's some good stuff. Yeah. One of the restaurants I used to work for, it was TJ Sawyer's, was in Pontoon Beach off 270. We used to have a pretty good brown bread too. It wasn't quite as good as the Cheesecake Factory, but it was pretty good.
I think that falls in the line of the cheddar biscuits that you get at Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
Or like the breadsticks at Olive Garden. Yeah, Olive Garden. Oh man. We took my dad there for and Kira's dad. Sorry, can't use your government name. There for
That's okay. You did for a whole entire episode, so you're fine.
There you go. We did that for Father's Day, dude. It's so addicting, those breadsticks, and I have to like curb try to get down to my cruise weight for this year, But
well,
all right, there's
bikini season,
Huh?
So it's bikini season.
I know, right? I want to wear a manty on the cruise ship. Just keep doing leg lunges. Hi, everybody. They have an Asian fused cheesecake factory in different countries. It's called Social Monk.
What the?
Rock Sugar, Southeast Asia. They have a lot of them overseas. The Grand Luxus Cafe, which is the same thing. So there you go.
Actually, it just reminds me of I was watching an episode of Ted Lasso last night, and they were in Denmark, and they had this American themed restaurant in Denmark, and it just was it was just weird. It was just seeing an American theme, and all the people talking with their American accents of sorts, but then they had completely oblivious of American, outside of the script, they didn't really know much about America.
Wow, that's funny. There was another. What was it? The other one, the KFC. KFC is big in Japan for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you were saying? I don't know.
KFC. Yeah, I know. They had sections. It was the Windy City, and then it was Hollywood and New York City. That was their different sections of the restaurant, and I guess different themes in each of those.
That's cool.
Parts of the restaurant. Yeah, I was yeah. I don't know. It was definitely interesting. It was just kind of cool to be yeah, okay, American themed restaurant inside a European country. It was okay, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Food portions were American size.
Oh my god! Seriously? Wait, are we talking about a lot of Creek portion size?
Oh no, if I don't know if they can afford that, man. Those portion size are like, okay, yeah, I need like 27 doggy bags for my food here, please.
Oh
Thanks.
my god, I love Lotta Wada Creek, but man, that's diabetes on a plate, man.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like when I took some of my friends from Missouri, or we was like they're really hungry, and I was like, hey, you want to eat a lot of water quick? They're like, they got a lot of food. And I was like, yeah, I think you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
They're like, are you sure? Because I'm like freaking starving. I'm like, you're gonna be fine. If you're not fine, you got a problem, and you got a tapeworm, and you need to get that fixed out.
What do you think of Cracker Barrel? I like Cracker Barrel.
It's okay.
We just ate there for breakfast this morning.
Nice. They have good
It's fun.
portions. I mean, not
Yeah.
like a lot of Wada, but like I think they have the same kind of style when you walk in. It's very homey, rustic country style, you know.
That's how TJ Sawyer's was. TJ Sawyer's was a basic Cracker Barrel knockoff. It was like we had like the gift shop in the front, and then we had a smoking section and
Party
a
in the
non-smoking
back.
section
Oh.
back in the day. You know, when you had smoking and non-smoking.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah, it's been forever since I've been to Cracker Barrel.
We went there. Oh, what about Lambert's? Southern Missouri.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Home of the Throat Rules.
Oh yeah, those are pretty good.
I always get pelted with my head. I think my bald head's a target.
Do they still have that restaurant? It was down by the airport. Was it the 94th Air Squadron or what it was?
What?
84th.
No, I don't know. That's cool.
It was a World War themed. It was this air squadron that was based out of St. Louis during World War I, and there was a restaurant out by the Lambert. Yeah, there it is. 94th Aero Squadron restaurant in St. Louis, Missouri.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. They got ribs. I like ribs.
Yeah, that was like the fancy place you went to like once a year as a family.
Why do they have it only for Halloween themed stuff on it? Oh wow, yeah, that's like hearty ass meals. That's pretty cool. I like Ruth Chris. We got to go there sometime. But speaking about food, y'all want to talk about the 10 most hated people in America?
Sure.
My fingers are crossed. Did I make the list again? Oh no.
Some of these people I don't know. Who's Spencer Pratt?
Spencer Pratt.
He
No
was
idea.
apparently a MTV reality show guy. Don't know. Don't care. All right, let's see what else we got. We have the Octomom. Remember that from the early 2000s?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
god, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mother to 4.
Yeah, nothing like being famous for having a bazillion kids. That was like a trend in the early 2000s.
Didn't she do like porn afterwards or something?
I think so.
Wow. I don't know. A girl who had 14 kids. I don't know if that's going to be like roast beef.
Well, and then they had like the MTV show, like was it 16 and Pregnant or something like that? It's
Yeah.
it's like some crazy. It's like, come on, man. It's like, really?
I always keep thinking of what was that movie with Robin Williams where he's the doctor?
Let's check out the maternity ward. You know those chicks put out.
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson. That's not. Yeah.
He's still on the list. Like,
Yeah.
Figured he would have faded by now.
And not a Jew.
And what? Not. Oh, I love that.
O.J. Simpson, not a Jew.
Oh, Adam Sandler, dude, is he making another Grown Ups or any other kind of movie for summer?
I don't know.
Because Grown Ups 2 sucked.
Yeah,
And then
pretty bad.
Mystery Train or whatever.
Murder Mystery Dinner, or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. I haven't seen the sequel yet, but that first one was really kind of good. I like that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the sequel yet either.
What was good? I mean, well, we had 50 First Dates. That's a great summer movie. What are some great summer movies you guys like when you watch? You're like, that's for summertime.
Blue Crush.
Blue Crush. What's that about?
That's a Hawaiian surfing movie, man. Oh,
Hmm.
that's like I watch that in the summertime, like all the time.
Summer School with the guy from NCIS.
Oh,
when
yeah,
he was
yeah.
young. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Chainsaw.
So was it a Summer Rental with John Candy?
Yes. Then you need like Tropic Thunder. That's a given.
Tropic Thunder. Nice.
I'm the dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
That was brilliant. Probably Tom Cruise's best role.
Did you know he actually was like, okay, I'll do the cameos, and he pretty much made that character. He said, this is what I want him to look like. This is what I want him to always be drinking. Everything. That was all him coming up with that, or else he wouldn't have done it. That's
Not
fine.
surprised.
It's
But
like,
yeah, it was just freaking brilliant. That character was just freaking brilliant.
hell yeah. I like that scene where he's all like, when he has the grip punch the guy. But
That would not fly in today's society, that movie, Tropic Thunder.
Well,
I like
that's up there with Blazing Saddle. It's like you're just that movie that can never be made, remade, done.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's still a lot of offensive stuff out there, I think. Depending on what
Yeah, they like to pick and choose. That's what I don't like about cancel culture.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could do Tropic Thunder today? Would that be possible?
Oh, you could do it.
Let's see. Who else is most hated? John Gosling.
That he was the son of the Gosling family.
From cheating scandals to numerous public feuds. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Kate Gosling. Okay, I guess that's all part of that shit. Levi Johnston. Who is this guy?
No idea.
No idea. Okay.
But probably
this list's kind of shitty, isn't it? 10 most hated. Paris Hilton is hated by Americans?
Why? For what?
For what?
Maybe the shittiest sex tape ever.
Yeah.
I loved her in the Hardee's
Facts.
commercials where she's eating the big old Hardee's burger and just
yeah.
That was kind of hot.
I mean, the reality show she did. Simple Life was like cute for like the first couple episodes, and it was just annoying.
Yeah.
Should have just been like a mini series or something, like 3 episodes, and call it.
Pretty much, I think he should have been number one, the most hated man in America, Donald Trump. Everybody hates Donald Trump for some reason.
That depends on who you believe.
It depends if you're in the cult or not.
Yeah, what is that? What was it? Omnicron? No, what was it called? The cult that everybody's in for the Trump stuff?
Magna?
I try to stay out of it.
Nick Soviak? I don't know. I got nothing.
Make America Great
There's
Again.
a really cheesy movie that you should check out on Amazon. It's free to watch if you have Amazon Prime. It's Trump versus the Illuminati.
Nice.
It's like it's
gonna be huge.
It was like he was cryo frozen by the Chinese, and then like 1,000 years later, he was brought back to fight back the invading aliens. I mean, the premise is just like it's golden. You're like, what is this B-rated crap? You're like, I don't understand. And then I watched it and I was like, this is just freaking brilliant. It's horribly brilliant.
I like it.
And definitely not pro-Trump.
No. Well, I don't. Okay, let's just backtrack real fast before we get too much further on the Trump thing or just dropping it or whatever. But you got to admit, media did a great job when they were doing all the debates and everything like that. You had Hillary Clinton, who the Clintons are actually linked to 5 deaths and weird shit. And wasn't the Clintons on the pedophile plane? They had all the shit. And then you have Bill Clinton, who got in trouble for fucking because he didn't keep it secret enough or whatever the case may be. So you have that. And then you have Donald Trump, whose popular vote was in the beginning because he's all talking about fake news, y'all going after me. And then the best part that I liked was during the debate when they're trying to get him on all the tax stuff. And he looks at Hillary and goes, you do the same thing. I mean, that's what I liked about it. But he can't keep his fucking mouth shut. He is just in a circus by himself because what do you do when you're a millionaire, billionaire? Who has no he's not tied down. Yeah, no filter.
Yeah, no filter, zero accountability in his life. It's like when a judge has to basically emphasize that you can't release any of the information about this upcoming trial, without the judge's permission. I had to emphasize that. It's like, and even that should just be common sense. It's just that should just be duh.
Yeah, but even then, he still tweeted out or had some kind of thing where he brought it up. Because he's so narcissistic. But was he a good president or bad president? That no one cares. They only care about how the person is and how they hate him, not about if he did good or bad for the country.
Yeah, I think he did mostly bad, but that might have been 1 or 2 good things he did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not gonna get political. We suck at political.
Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, come on.
o'clock. Our sports section coming on there. So who would like to bring it out? I want to talk about the NASCAR coming in Chicago on July 2nd.
The street race? Yeah, that should be interesting.
Yeah, I could have swore I put like a picture there for Polly to put.
Yeah. Did you pull up your show notes on this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you can read it. You want to read off mine?
Yeah, I forgot that, like, we're sharing that.
Yeah.
No cheating off your person next to you.
I know, right?
Keep your eyes on your own paper.
Did you ever do that where you had like you cupped your hand over your answers like shut up. Oh my goodness. While we wait though, let's talk about a sponsor of ours.
Okay.
We have Nitro Herbal Energy Drink. So, if you guys go to the show notes, you'll see the Google number to call for your Nitro Herbal Energy Drink. Try it today.
Yo.
I know, I never had it. Well, actually I did, and I'm not gonna lie. So I got a bunch of samples from it. There was a vial called Nitro's Blue, right? It was kind of like your 5-hour energy, and it was okay. It did the same kind of thing without all the weird shit you get from the 5-hour energy. And my favorite was a no carb one because it tasted really good, but I had to buy them, and I'm not a fan of them. So just go to your word. It should be on your word.
I do.
All right, whenever you're ready.
So the NASCAR will be in Chicago, in the streets of Chicago. The course length is going to be 2.2 miles with a total of 12 turns. The ticket price range from the general admission starts at $240.18 for one person.
Whoa. For I guess because they have to pay for a lot of security to be there.
Yes.
Dude, what part of this?
Well, that and street races have limited seating, unlike your ovals.
Well, but this one's in the city. I mean, I guess you can go to any of the buildings and watch it, right?
So, like, I was thinking, like, versus my thoughts, and, like, I put in the show notes, but, like, how safe is it on public streets? Like, this is Chicago we're talking about.
Are you thinking they're like in a wreck and all of a sudden people are going to run out to the streets trying to like jack up the car?
Like, my thing is when it wrecks, when you have wrecks on a racetrack, it's in a controlled environment kind of thing for the most part. They spin out in the grass. The wreck. You have that fence there for the most part. And they have the safer barrier walls. They're going to be all over the track.
They're going to install that. If you look on they have a picture online. It makes a figure 8. But I'm just laughing because what part of the city is this in? It has to be the most like they can control because crime is so bad in Chicago.
It looks like it's it's like right off the North Shore, so it's like, it's like right there on.
It's all abandoned factories. They just have snipers everywhere.
Give me 1 second. I can pull it up. No.
Yeah, it's like the the mile or whatever it's called, the Miracle Mile, whatever.
There was a marathon downtown recently. And that was like, really? Are you sure? And it was like going into nighttime and it's all going through Forest Park and everything. I'm like, are you sure this is safe?
That's one of the obstacles of the St. Louis Marathon,
Oh yeah, bob and weave from the muggings. Dude, I'm serious. Like, so these places, these cities that are getting terrorized with just thefts and everything there, they made them like, it was weird seeing all the closed up, aisles with all the plexiglass. And now they're just prying that shit off or blowtorching it off and still robbing them. I mean, these fucking.
Well, yeah, you can buy just one of those simple kitchen blowtorches that you use for in the kitchen to and just use
creme brulee and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw the race map in general.
Cool. There you go.
I'm going to try to.
Dustin, what you got, man? You sound like a weird Bane. I'm Bane.
That sound better now?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
I took the headset off.
Oh shit, that was your headset?
Yeah.
No.
He's reached his villain arc.
So I posted the street map in a hashtag general for you guys to see it.
$240 per ticket, man. That's going to be... Do you get a drink with that?
No, but you get a free. No, I'm sorry.
So like,
They're gonna rob you off the L.
so like, I know security's pretty tight, but like, I'm thinking, what about stray cats and dogs? What about this?
I didn't think about that,
Yeah,
dude.
you got
The
stray
rally squirrel comes out on the field.
like the stray animals, and then
Well, the track is pretty well enclosed. It's once the track, this race starts, whatever. It's pretty much enclosed. So
They're gonna have to like
chance
repave
of
all
that
the
happening.
roads too, because
Yeah.
they can't have regular like bunch of potholes and shit.
then you have to think about they're gonna have to pay the roads a certain way because the tires that the race cars use are not regular street tires.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll.
yeah,
have
but
to
this is like
repave
the where the map is. That's like downtown
Yeah.
Chicago, schwanky. So the streets down there aren't bad anyway. So
everything.
I mean, that's like the expensive shopping district and shit down there. So
Okay.
Yeah, they're all drinking that shitty ass water seltzers
And
crate
then,
or
I,
whatever.
then I get to thinking, they planted this. They announced this a year ago or year and a half ago. I'm thinking, if someone really had bad intentions, they give them like a year and a half to plan all this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
but this isn't new though. I mean, they've had street races like this before in other places, including St. Louis, back in the day.
yeah, like in LA. LA's pretty. They usually have the one in LA.
Yeah, but those are mostly illegal.
Well, sure. They're just called car chases, I think, aren't they?
Yeah. All of a sudden, you have fucking what's his name, Groot, come over there, ready to race. All right, Dusty, what do you got?
Actually, like they used to let them race at Hall Street down here,
At Hall Street, where?
and North County.
North County? Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember when we left North County, there was a lot of street racing and stuff going on too. Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually take your car.
Fluorescent.
They have the drag racing down at the Gateway racetrack.
yeah,
we can bring
Yeah,
your
you
own
can go down
car.
there.
yeah, they
Yeah,
do
that's
that now.
legal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get your own racetrack.
Yeah.
Cost you $25. And you can bet on yourself too. Why would you do it in the middle of the streets of St. Louis with the shittiest
And
potholes?
you bet your car and just possibly lose your ride too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pink slip it.
Yep.
We've seen that on Groot's Fast and Furious as well too. Yeah.
But I
Racing for pinks.
I have actually seen some street races down in St. Louis, illegal street racing down in St. Louis. So.
I did too on Friday nights. Yeah.
Riverfront.
That's why they put those barricades in everywhere.
I may or may not have been involved in some of those.
Did you guys nice? Did you guys see like they had like four wheelers that were like they decked all out like somebody pimped out four wheelers and were like going nuts across the city streets real late at night, loud as fuck. It was nice.
Oh yeah. Dude, there's big gangs of like mini dirt bikes that would like terrorize this downtown too.
Jeez. And Jesse was all talking about, I love Soulard. I just don't go there at night.
Yeah.
But at least it's safe for us to walk in St. Louis during the day.
Ish.
Ish for the most part.
Yeah, it's not like
San Francisco.
San Francisco right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, we were when we went to the city game. It felt pretty safe walking back and forth from the.
How was that anyway? Because we're going on the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was amazing. It kind of sucks that they lost, but dude, it was pretty amazing. My legs still hurt from standing up for 3 hours.
What is with that? You can't sit down at all?
Well, no, it's just in the supporter section, which is like behind the goal, where you see all the waving flags.
Mhm.
That's the supporter section. So like that, it's standing room only.
But I saw
Yeah.
you guys had chairs when you texted me the picture
yeah.
that looked
Yeah,
like they were
yeah.
locked shut. I was like,
Yeah, the
that's
chairs.
not...
Yeah, the chairs were locked.
We will not let you sit.
It's a supporter section, so you got to stand the entire time because you're a true supporter.
Did you have a flag?
No, I made sure we sat where we were. I was hoping we would avoid the flags because we didn't want to basically just watch flags instead of the game.
Just
So it's a great
flapping all
flag,
around, yeah. Fun with flags. I would love that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
So we sat on the non-TV side, so in hopes that the flags went. We had one flag, one person on it had a flag, but it was like a baby flag, so it wasn't really that big a deal.
Aw, baby flag. Did you get a T-shirt or anything? There is a store there, right? Because we need to buy some
I
stuff.
believe there is.
Yeah, there's a store there. Yeah, my sister, she bought us T-shirts.
Aw.
So since it was my birthday present, going there.
Aw, cool. Oh, happy birthday.
I'm hoping to buy a black one if they have one and a red one.
I mean, what I really want, but I don't have like the $7,000 for it, is I want a Berkey jersey.
Oh. I think she wants to mount Berkey.
Shut up.
I mean, I don't blame her. I mean,
I know,
I'm straight.
right?
I wouldn't mind,
I'll go gay for a night. Hell yeah. I'll make him slap my ass. Hell yeah.
I mean, that's a handsome man.
Don't get me wrong.
It's the beard. It's the beard.
He's only 32.
Really? Yeah. There you go. He's really close to your age. I can get him. Hop off the good foot, do the bad thing. Yeah.
And actually, it was really weird because, like, I played soccer for years, and I was a goalkeeper. So the first half of the game, we were on the visitor end, so we got to see the offense. It was the first time I watched a game from that angle in my entire life, because I've always watched it from the goalie perspective.
Yeah, from the goalies. Yeah.
So I never seen it from the opposite view, and it was just so weird and surreal to me. I was like, oh, this is what the game looks like from this angle. It's like I just never watched it from this angle.
I like Parker. He's like soccer's Tony Twist.
Oh God, yeah. It's like, yeah, he just.
Oh man.
I wish they got more.
I saw a guy like go full tilt into Parker and just like fall on the ground, just devour it. I was like, yeah,
he's a beast.
I was like, and you wanted to do that.
And then he got the yellow card, right?
Yeah, Parker gets the card.
How dare you run? Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just standing here, man. Guy ran into me. What am I supposed to do?
I know, right? Like half the time our players get they're like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, they're getting
yellow
like
card. I'm like, what the hell?
What was it? Oregon or whatever? Like the dude got no. What was it? Kansas City. Which one was recent?
I'm still
Salt
blocking.
Lake?
No, Nashville.
No, the one you're at was the one that they got elbowed,
yeah.
right?
No,
Yeah.
Nashville.
Yeah.
No, Nashville was ugly, man. It's like
Nashville
actually,
when they got brutally destroyed.
I'm still blocking people from Nashville from my tweets on Twitter, because like they're just like they're like looking at my feed from that game, and they're just like leaving all kinds of just nasty crap. I'm like, what motivates a person to like just go onto someone's feed and just leave nasty shit? It's like
that's Twitter though. Yeah.
Well, that's Twitter, but it's like I'm just like instant block. I think I didn't block two people just because what they responded was kind of funny.
I love when I get
okay,
hate
that's
mail.
pretty funny. But
yeah,
it's
we
like
hate mail. We gotta redo some hate mail. We got a lot of good hate mail.
Yeah, but it's like I read it and go, yeah, it's just whatever, block. Whatever, block. Whatever, block. I think I blocked like 45 people that I got that night.
Jeez.
I mean,
I was
like our guy got a bloody lip. Where's the flipping card?
Oh no! Yes. As much yes. I mean, we're so like, dude. I don't know, man. Everybody seems to be like they'll onslaught us, and then they'll be like, I didn't see anything, but all of a sudden, like they're worse than LeBron falling over for no reason, and they're like, yellow card. So.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, it's a pretty common strategy when you have a physical team like St. Louis is. You're gonna take dives. You're gonna take dives, and you're just gonna see what calls you can get. It's a crappy strategy, but it's a strategy that's played out quite often in soccer.
We should get it worse. We should need like headbutt. I want Parker just to be like knock somebody over. What?
You so have to watch Ted Lasso, because there's an episode where they just go ballistic, and it's like, oh, it's freaking hilarious. Oh my god, I was like. It was like right, and I saw that episode right after the Nashville game. I'm like, dude, I just wanted so that bad just to be like, red card. It's like half the team's off the field.
Like when like Parker's off the field, Stroud's off the field, and half of our good players are
dead.
No, off the field because of yellow cards. I'm thinking we're screwed.
I know.
Well, that's the nice thing is we have a pretty good. And actually, though, the game last night was a pretty good statute of how deep our bench is, because I mean they did pretty good. And that was like we didn't have like none of our starters outside of Berkey and Stroud. I think were the only really normal first starters.
Yeah, and we won what 2-1 last night.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good times. Hey Dustin, what's this thing about Mark Zuckerberg and what's his face going into a fist fight?
Yeah, apparently. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are going to do a boxing match.
So
Cage match.
Where do I get the tickets for that?
It's like Celebrity Deathmatch.
I know, right?
And they want Joe Rogan to referee it,
Oh
and
my
Dana White's like orchestrating everything right now.
So that's real. It's not like that's a real thing, huh?
Where do I buy the fucking tickets?
I know.
It's
Can
gonna
we
be
watch
the
that on pay-per-view?
It's going to be the sissiest bitch slapping fight ever. Like,
It's Alien versus Alien, man. It's gonna be great. We're gonna see their true forms come out.
Predator.
Who's
they're
Predator?
Gonna charge, they're going to charge like $7,000 for the pay per view, probably. Like
This will be if anyone was a Alien / Predator fan, Prometheus. That's what Zuckerberg looks kind of like. One of the Prometheus, but all like the runt that didn't make it.
Nice.
And then
But
fucking what's his name? Zach Efron? No, who's the other guy?
Elon Musk.
Yeah, I've heard it both ways. He's weird because doesn't he have like 19 kids or some shit?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. But he
my money goes on Zuckerberg though.
Really? Is it because he has
Yeah,
laser eyes? He's gonna like just kill him.
No, like he does Taekwondo and like he actually kind of trains about that kind of stuff. I'm not too sure about Elon.
Elon will make a Tesla like armored plated suit.
Elon Musk reminds me of like a bad fat Steven Seagal.
Oh my god! Like those shitty martial arts things where he's flipping everyone over, like it's like
Right. It's like the bad, like demonstrations where the guy just runs at him and just like falls.
Yeah.
It's like, the other guy runs.
That's what
at
I'm
him
saying.
and
He like grabbed their
falls.
thumb and they like flip all around him.
Yeah.
Is he gonna wear a girdle like Steven Seagal did in the movies? Oh, good time.
Now, though, I still love the Steven Seagal, the Under Siege. Still one of my favorite movies. I love that movie.
Oh yeah, you get the girl from Baywatch popping out of the cake.
Out of the cake, yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Oh, hi. I loved him in Exit Wounds when he's with Meatloaf in the
oh god,
the anger management class.
I'm a happy guy. You see this face? This is a happy face. You all would be lucky to be as happy as I am.
Another thing, NHL players are starting to refuse to wear pride themed jerseys. They says it costs a fortune.
Yeah, the no more warm up jerseys or practice jerseys during. Yeah.
Wait,
like,
they're not allowed to wear practice jerseys or pride jerseys.
Practice. They're saying the warm up. Yeah, the warm up jerseys.
Yeah, they're warm up jerseys. Usually they're like themed.
Oh.
Yeah, because last year, like so many NHL players refused to wear the pride warm up jerseys.
Okay, so they did refuse. Is it just because it's so cumbersome to put them on and off? Because when I played hockey, man, once that jersey is on, I'm done. Fuck that. Even football, I'm not changing out.
I mean, it's just
I was a soccer player, so we didn't really wear much anything.
Here's my
Umbro
thing.
shorts.
Yeah, Umbro shirts, baby.
I'm not like I am an ally for gays and lesbians. I'm not against that. But when a corporation pushes their agenda onto you, that's where you cross the line.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't like when people pushes their own agenda on you.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of them talking about that on social media now.
Yeah, so they should have the option if they want to or not.
Well, yeah, didn't like Budweiser get all that flack from hiring the transgender spokesperson?
Oh my god, yeah. And it was funny because everybody who I know drink. I don't know where this animosity came from because everybody know who drinks Bud Light. They still drink Bud Light.
Well, yeah, and then they were drinking other beers that were actually still made by Budweiser, but they didn't realize it was made by Budweiser. And it's just like You're like, yeah, that's just sums it all up. They're like, yeah, we're mad at Budweiser, so we're not going to drink Budweiser anymore. We're not going to drink Bud or Bud Light, and they're like chugging down a Busch beer.
Do they make Bud Ice anymore?
Bud Ice.
Or the
I'm sure.
Doobie doobie doo.
I'm pretty sure they just make them like tall boys now, though.
Tall boys, nice.
40 ounces.
Give me a 40. Give me a 40 Mad Dog. That's what I want.
Oh, Mad Dog 2020, dude.
Oh, I remember those.
We were kids. Yeah, you had to get the strawberry banana Mad Dog. Yeah.
Well, that knows Boone's Farm.
Oh yeah, Boone's Farm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna date myself here, but we used to drink canned wine. It had a pull tab.
Nice.
Yeah, it was always warm too. Boone's Farm was the shit, though, dude.
I can tell you already made the mistake of drinking warm wine.
Yeah.
Strawberry Hill was my favorite, man.
Oh, that was good. Yeah. Remember Aftershock?
I don't remember that one.
So Aftershock came in a nice glass bottle, and at the bottom, crystals would form from the liquor that was in it. So what we'd do is we'd drink it. It was like cinnamon flavored, right? And big old Aftershock. And then we'd break the glass open like intelligent people that we were and try to pick out the crystals to eat within the glass. I'm surprised we didn't like shit blood, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
God.
my nickname in college was Boons because when I first started drinking, I didn't actually start drinking until really college. And and I would basically we'd have house parties all the time. And I would just walk around with a bottle of Boons, and I would just drink that all night long. That would get me drunk. I miss those days because that was cheap.
That would get you drunk? That's like Kool-Aid.
Well, dude, I was like in college. I was 6'2" and maybe 110 pounds, soaking wet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you had you were just.
I mean, I was lean and mean. I was a dancer. I was a soccer player. So it's like,
Wait, did you say? Oh, no. You were a dancer.
Yes, I was a dancer in college.
What does a dancer in college do?
I did ballet, tap dance, modern. I was in all the musicals.
Jazz.
I did jazz.
Spirit fingers. Yeah, spirit fingers. Yeah. I did take ballet for football, so I know how you feel.
Hey, man, ballet is like some good core training. When you just want like core strength, core body. Ballet will kick your ass, dude.
You were like the best trainer for it. You know, core strength, core ballet.
Paulie doesn't understand how much talent you have to be in ballet.
I took ballet. Thank you very much.
Stop knocking it.
I'm not knocking it. I'm knocking the way he said it. He was like the best infomercial man for it.
Well, and the funny thing is, like, I kind of laughed at it too because actually, I took some ballet classes when I played soccer in high school. But we didn't really take it serious, and I danced in high school for all the musicals, but that was just like simple stuff. That wasn't like really anything crazy. It wasn't until I got to college I started doing the crazy shit.
Yeah, now I'm seeing Birdcage with Robin Williams.
I was more with Nathan Lane actually, but all right.
There you go. Yeah. I like that.
Good movie, by the way.
I love the producers with him. I love that movie.
And Matthew Broderick. Oh,
yep. Shows should be more witty. Shows should be more pretty. All right, Dustin, what else you got?
There's a new Netflix series called Quarterback coming July 12th. It's going to be focusing on Patrick Mahomes, Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins, and former Falcons quarterback Marcus Mariota. It's going to be basically like a day-to-day kind of thing behind the scenes, like how they get hyped for like game day and stuff like that, and I guess what they do with their families and stuff like that.
That's cool, because like my homie, and he has a hot-ass wife, man. Wait,
what is this NFL thing? Is it like a new sport? I haven't heard of that.
Is that all you think about?
Me? No. I think about cheesecake.
I'm still anti-NFL because, you know, I've lost 2 football teams in my lifetime, so I'm done with the NFL.
What was the second one? Or the first one?
St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh, shit. I forgot about the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
Wow.
They got shipped off to Arizona, and then like, yeah, it was like
Arizona,
you know,
and then we lost the Rams.
Yeah, and then
no, were they both owned by the same guy?
I think probably. It was a way that we lost the Rams that really just made me mad because they were so shady about it, and the NFL's like, oh, and they're not going to leave. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and the owner's like, oh, we're going to stay. Money. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, no, they're not.
Do you ever see Boy Scout, The Last Boy Scout?
Oh God,
Great
I love that opening
football movie. Yep.
That opening scene where the guy just busts out a gun and starts shooting people in the kneecaps and really just run down the field. I was like, that's some football, baby.
I know, right? It's all rainy. You're all into it. You're like, yeah. And all of a sudden just whoop, pow, pow. It was great. And then he kills himself. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
That was definitely a very opening, movie scene. It's like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, right. Talk about gripping you right away. What was the other one where there's another football movie where? No, it was The Last Boy Scout. Because remember the one like lineman was keeping that girl underneath the water till she like did stuff to him.
Oh yeah,
and Damon Wayans just like pelted him with a ball and broke his nose.
Yeah,
that was messed up. I watched that movie way too young.
And for some reason I don't understand why the NFL didn't sponsor that movie. I don't know why. I mean, it was pretty raw. It was pretty much nailed on. It was like I didn't see anything fictional about that movie outside of the gun being pulled out on the the field.
Oh my god!
But I'm sure
What
if it was
that
probably legal,
one
I'm
with
sure it
Keanu
probably would.
Reeves? Was that Replacements or was that?
Yeah, the Replacements. I think. Yeah.
That was a good one. Wait, what was the one that had Scott back?
Unnecessary Roughness.
Yeah, I loved it, dude. Remember the controversy behind that about laying down in the road? Like there was people in the 90s who did that and got themselves ran over, but they're also doing it like on a country road where no one saw them to the last second. Like, who the fuck does that?
I mean, it was all I think about that movie is the kicker.
The kicker?
The
girl?
The girl, the swimsuit model.
Hey, see, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, but I'm single. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, he's not my boyfriend.
I like how you're like, and I'm single.
He's not my boyfriend.
Okay, so the one thing I remember from An Unnecessary Roughness is the dude who like jacks up on the roids, because I remember him from the movie, the Bruce Willis movie, Hudson Hawk.
Oh yeah,
he was I'm Cupcake or whatever his name was. That was cool.
Yeah, good old. There was a couple of other ones that were like NFL movies that were like, or football movies that were like refused. The NFL refused to sponsor, so they had to. Like,
what about The Longest Yard? Did they do that one?
I
know the WWE did.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of WWE guys.
Yeah.
I like when he kept putting the women and stuff in the dude's vitamins. Why am I nipples hurting?
Did you ever watch the original with
with Burt Reynolds? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Or the football movie with Robin Williams, the Good Times.
Rudy.
Where they went back. No, Rudy was freaking
Rudy
phenomenal,
was
but
with the guy from Goonies.
Yeah.
I didn't see the
Shane
one with Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams. They go back to high school to like relive their high school years, and and like Robin Williams as the football player was just weird. It was like in the 80s. I want to.
Oh, did we lose everybody?
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. You just stopped then.
I'm on push to talk, so I might take my thumb off the finger because my cat's being
What's
weird.
a good baseball movie? I mean, like I'm
Major
thinking of this one that has what's his face, Jim Belushi in it, where he goes back and like lives his life if he did hit the ball that one time.
I think the one called The Rookie with Dennis Quaid.
The Rookie?
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That was a good movie.
Is that the one with the kid from American Pie where his arm was like a slingshot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that The Rookie?
Yeah. This is the kid baseball player.
Angels
Little Big League was
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Little Big League was good too.
Sandlot. That's a great summer movie too.
I'm still a fan of Major League, the first one.
Oh
anyway.
hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Gotta have Wild Thing coming out there, you know.
The second one was good too, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was okay. I mean, it's kind of hard to beat the first one, but yeah.
Was Major League the one that had the guy from The Substitute and Sniper in it? What's his name? Is that the same one, or no? Is that Bull Durham? I think it's
Bull Durham was
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
And the catcher was the one guy who played in. Have you ever seen those movies like Sniper, Blind Fury, all those great 80s movies that kind of really didn't go anywhere?
Yeah, actually, okay. So I was like, I've been thinking about this movie for like the past like month or so, and I couldn't think of what it was. So I finally Googled the final scene that was in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And the Google description was basically man flies motorcycle into a back of a flying cargo ship.
Megaforce.
Yeah. Megaforce.
With Barry Boswick. Yeah.
Oh my God. And then I was like, okay, I need to watch that movie, and it's available on Primes, but you have to rent it for like $4 or whatever. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch that movie because I'm like, and see just how if it was really just. I mean, it just seemed like all I watched was a trailer on YouTube of that. Not the trailer, but that scene where he flies the bike into the back.
Yeah, it's so cheesy.
And I was like, so cheesy. It's like that. Yep, that's the 80s. That
Megaforce.
was so 80s.
Everyone look at Barry Bosworth. I mean, just played in a Rocky Horror Picture Show. He was Brad. He was in Spin City as the mayor. He's a ridiculously tall guy, and it was so funny how he like kisses his thumb and like thumbs up you. It's weird.
He's like flying a bike into the back, and he salutes the guy, and then he flips over and he rolls.
Yeah, he does
over,
a barrel roll and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and then, when he's going, I mean, he's like number 1, number 2. But that movie came out to, I guess, kind of get an homage to all the space pirate movies that are out there, and
Ice
Delta
Pirate.
Force.
Remember Ice Pirates?
Ice Pirates, Delta Force, Time Bandits. That was like the collection of that 80s era.
Yeah.
And if you notice, most of that gear that he's wearing is straight from Star Wars when the X-Wings and shit.
Another good movie that's about baseball is called Trouble with the Curve with Clint Eastwood in it.
When did that come out?
Yeah, Trouble with the Curve. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a good one.
In 2012.
You know another good Clint Eastwood movie I really like? Space Cowboys.
Oh,
with
wow,
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Donald Sutherland. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Gran Torino.
Gran Torino was, yes.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that's good
amazing.
too.
It was rough at the end, but yeah.
Yeah.
I like the a little bit of a throwback, the Heartbreak Ridge with a.
Oh yeah! Did you know that so that was originally made for Army, and they said no, we're not. We don't have nothing to do with it because they didn't like some of the ways that everybody was addressing everyone in the beginning, like when he ripped the earring out of the guy and everything. So Marines, that's why they went Marines. But dude, that was a great movie. That was a good movie.
Wasn't Mario Pebbles was in that, wasn't he?
Who? What was
Mario
that
Pebbles?
he in?
He was like a 80s trying to action star that was trying to make movies, but never really got a solo project. Then he became a director. I think he's a director now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you remember the American Ninja, the first one?
Oh god.
Yeah.
You remember that too, Dustin? Nice.
Yeah.
It's such a shitty movie. He throws a screwdriver at people. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, I grew up with I remember going to Blockbuster and renting Chuck Norris movies and old, and just and then we would we rent Nintendo games too for the NES.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we sit there and play Nintendo, and then we watch a Chuck Norris movie, and then go back and play some more Nintendo, and then watch another Chuck Norris movie, and yeah.
Favorite Chuck Norris movie was The President's Man.
Really? Wow.
I'm still a fan of the first Missing in Action, or actually, it was the second one. Really,
there's a lot. I've liked a lot of it. But I also like his earlier stuff when he did Enter the Dragon. Was that Enter the Dragon? He did it with Bruce Lee. Where he's really young.
Yeah.
That was his best movie because he got his ass kicked by Bruce Lee.
But I like that. I liked when they started making the Chuck Norris things, like Chuck Norris's tears can cure cancer, but he never cries. Those are always fun.
And then eventually, a Bruce Lee meme pops up, and it's just him just beating up, Chuck Norris.
Yeah. We have an announcement to make, don't we, Kira?
Yes, we do.
Do you want to do it? Do you want me to do it?
Me and Polly are going back to Indianapolis.
It's Polly and I.
For Indy PopCon this year.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so we're going to a Comic-Con back again this year than from last year. This time we're also getting the, what is it called? The Indiana Capitol Suite or whatever?
Yes.
For free?
No.
Nice.
Not really. We got to pay for that.
But, we're going from the 25th to the 22nd. And this time we got our press passes.
Yes. So we're going to be interviewing a lot of celebrities, voice actors, everything. We're going to have, we're going to beach with them, and they're going to touch us. Right. So,
well, a lot of touching going on in Indiana.
Hopefully we have more dings and alarms this time.
Wait, what? We just talked about touching and stuff. Oh my goodness. But no, I want to thank everybody for coming on the show tonight. I want to thank everybody else. Yeah, thank you. But everybody, check out the show notes. You can check out our Facebook page. All that stuff is in Miscellaneous Podcast. We're doing a giveaway right now. If you answer the question, you have a choice between Kira's, what was it again? Kira's Magical Chest or Polly's cardboard box. So answer the question and get a free gift. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Peace.
Girl, I'm crazy mixed with you. Jim Carrey dressed in the tutu, Han Solo, Honolulu, flow hot like the stove. Drinking brown liquor, bitches thicker than my winter clothes.